Okay, so this is my cognitive bias assignment for Hume 115, and today I'll be going over my cognitive biases. So my first phenomenon is cognitive dissonance, and it's when my beliefs and my behaviors don't necessarily align in my judgment. I experience cognitive dissonance when I procrastinate doing an assignment. I know that schoolwork is very important, but I continue to put it off. And a way that I can combat that is just going ahead and doing the assignment because I'm in conflict with myself internally about getting my work done. So that's cognitive dissonance. My second cognitive bias is called the negativity bias. It's my tendency to pay more attention to negative remarks made towards me, and they tend to stick more. I strive for validation a lot, so when I receive negative feedback, it can feel like a blow to my ego. So I can combat this by reassuring myself that others' opinions of me shouldn't dictate how I feel about myself and shouldn't dictate the levels of my self-esteem. So that one is the negativity bias. So the next cognitive bias I have is the fundamental attribution error, and it's the tendency to have overemphasized a negative quality about a person and ignore the situation that you're in with that person when making assumptions about them. And I tend to do this a lot. Like when somebody makes a bad impression of me, that bad impression can stick no matter the circumstance that it was or how the person was feeling or their mental state. I tend to stick to bad impressions of people, and I can combat this by just being empathetic because I tend to fail at empathy a lot. And then my last and final cognitive bias is naive realism. This is the tendency to believe that our reality is exactly how we view it, and that our ignorance to other people's perception of reality. And when it comes to other people's perception of reality, I tend to completely disregard it again with the empathy issues. And I can combat this by realizing that I'm not the only person in the world, and I need to be more empathetic to others. That's